Hello, and welcome back to the Poss Posse. We have a special guest here. You can see him in the bottom left.
Ah, yes, hello, shalom. Other words, guten Tag, guten Abend, guten.
Welcome, Scraps, to
Good
Metroid
name.
Prime Remastered.
What's so remastered about it? It looks pretty mastered the first time.
Well, they've remade it in Unreal Engine 4.
Really?
Yeah. I think
It's
they also...
Unreal Engine 4?
Yeah.
Fair enough.
Which
So
is
where
great,
are
because
you?
it's got a lot of, it means there's a lot of, like, display options.
That's good.
There's color assist? Oh, nice!
Do they have options to disable the white woman jump scare?
Yes, actually.
Yes.
It is in the helmet visibility.
Huh.
It's got friggin' colorblind assistance. That's great.
Nice.
Oh yeah.
That's great. I'd have to tell my girlfriend about that. She's red-green colorblind.
Ooh,
I
fun.
pressed
That's
B instead
rare.
of A.
I mean, that's probably pretty awkward considering one of the main beam types is red.
Yeah, and another is. Oh wait, no, I don't think there is a green one.
All right, we're playing. So where'd you guys leave off?
We just entered the Magmore caverns.
Okay.
Yeah.
Are we doing any backseat gaming? I want to know if we can give Biddy any hints to avoid missing out on important content.
Sure, but nothing spoilery.
Yeah, so we're not gonna like tell them when they pass a Chozo artifact.
Yeah, don't be like, oh, you gotta go here, or else you're not gonna be able to flump the Wimpus in 5 levels.
God,
I
it's
mean,
always
that's
the
totally
Wimpus. I always
different.
forget to flump it.
Liar.
Yeah. So at this point in the Metroid timeline, damn it, I forgot to.
Oh wait. Hold on.
Nope.
Blech. Nope.
Did you know you can jump?
Yes.
Did you know you can jump in the ball form?
Not yet. You can't.
Not yet. I gotta rely
Oh,
on
You need the super jump to do that.
the space jump?
Yeah. By the way, the space I hate the I hate the space
Die.
jump in this one.
die.
I mean,
Death
it
to
is
you.
just a double jump.
Yeah, in the in better Metroid games, it's
I
you
pressed
forgot to
shoot
jump.
instead of jump.
Here's a fun fact. I completely passed by the charge beam, so that I spent a good chunk of time just sort of going like,
What is?
"Oh, when do we get the charge beam?"
Oh.
Oh.
I should have scanned that. Oh well.
Don't worry, it'll be back.
There'll be more. You don't need to scan everything.
But I put it in the description of the first video.
You'll get there
That will
eventually.
scan everything, top side, planet side, and off.
God, Metroid 2 has the worst scan mission because
How many missiles you got?
10.
Ooh, grapple beam.
Yeah.
Oh,
that'll be-
that's a thing in this game. Neat.
Yeah. So in Metroid 2, there's a scan you can permanently miss, and it's on a door that closes behind you when you enter a room. When you enter a specific room, and if you forget to scan it, and then you'll you'll be fucked.
Fair
Oh
enough.
boy, I destroyed his fucking head.
Don't forget scan.
Puffer.
Yum.
Lethal metaviprium gas.
Now they're just throwing
And float
syllables
about in
together.
search of food. If ruptured, the gas within the puffer is violently released. Despite their fragile bodies, puffers are aggressive hunters. Alright.
Oh god. You know what my favorite gag in Metalocalypse was?
What?
The names of the government experts that they had Mark Hamill read. Because at like halfway
Give me
through the
help.
series, they admitted that eventually they just fuck.
Shit. Shit.
Oh, that ain't good.
Woo!
I have a thought process.
They
Biddy.
halfway
yeah?
through the series, they admitted that they were just key mashing and getting Mark Hamill to read whatever it was.
Give me the health.
Ah, fuck.
Alright, so what's up, Scraps?
One second. Look at that big pillar of rock.
No, Scraps. Scraps, we literally just said no.
Yeah, you can't destroy it.
Yeah. It's just a pillar. Anywho,
But it's really cool design, you know?
it's just a pillar.
I like the red.
I mean,
you know?
obviously now I know it's more
Backboard
than
is the-
just a pillar. It's probably got something in it that'll be viable later, probably when I have the grappling hook.
Yeah, you need the grappling hook.
Yeah, in Scraps, we literally said no backseat gaming, that kind of stuff. We literally said,
Fair
hey,
enough. Fair
don't
enough.
show them where they flump the porpoise. It's the porpoise there that you gotta flump.
Maybe beep, beep.
Beep, beep, I'm a sheep, said beep, beep, I'm a sheep.
Deep
Why
Games
have it on
made
both
Voodoo
sides?
Vince.
What?
Beat Gaming made Voodoo Vince, a really good game.
Yeah, that was a fun game. I like the Cajun level.
That was a very good level. Shoot that pillar, Biddy.
Wonderful. It did nothing.
That's what you think.
It did nothing.
I just stopped you from flumping the porpoise later.
Yeah,
No, keep going.
the porpoise will forever be unflumped.
Alright. Yeah, other than that.
Yeah. Yeah, I have been playing so much Metroid in general lately.
Little wiggly guys. Triclops. That's close to a real life animal, the Triops.
It cannot be murdered.
Fun.
Yeah, it's got a hard shell that can't be pierced. It protects its soft, squishy insides. Its soft, squishy, flammable insides.
Give me lava.
No, don't you see that it's just a massive cobblestone generator?
Ow.
Try to jump over again. Maybe you'll be able to
You
jump
can't-
over it.
You can't jump yet. You don't have space jump.
I don't know.
Ow.
Biddy's clearly not having any luck not getting grabbed by the Triclops, so...
That's just my second time getting in.
Yeah, and
don't
y-
backseat game. We
Okay,
we
fine,
started the
fine.
intro saying don't backseat game, and you've already tried backseat gaming twice.
Eh. Yeah. Alright.
Shoot that door.
Yeah. I hate Magmors so much.
Steamy.
Yeah,
I like that effect. That is a
You're-
pretty good effect.
You're turning the power suit into a bronze bull.
What is a bronze bull? You've been saying that a lot lately. What the heck is
torture
bronze
device?
bull?
It
It's
was
an-
an ancient Greek torture device.
It's
Uh,
an ancient Greek torture device.
that
What
may
it
or may
is,
not have actually existed.
it's a giant brass bull that opens up from the side, and you put someone in it, and then you
And then
light
you
a
light a
fire under
fire.
it.
Yep, basically roasts them alive.
So like a lesser of the my favorite torture tool, the Pair of Anguish.
I have no idea. This is my first time hearing of the Pair of Anguish.
No, it's completely different from the Pair of Anguish.
No, it is very different from the Pair of Anguish.
I know, it is very different. On that note, the Pair of Anguish is still pretty baller.
Ooh,
That's the
a
one where
little
they
hole for
stick
me
it
to
in your
go
mouth and they twist it open.
Or your butt. Ooh.
Well, you brought the butt. I was only going to go with the mouth.
But yeah, no, it's an oven. The bronze bull is an oven.
I mean, if you heat up the Pair of Anguish, it could also function as an oven.
Well, no, because you wouldn't be able to get anything really inside of it.
Where is this all leading to? Little
There.
port there. I can hear his little footsteps.
Yeah.
He has little footsteps. He just makes it sound like. "Mwah."
Yeah.
The
Would you like a hint?
I mean, I probably gotta go back down there and start rolling through.
Well, I mean, on how to deal with them. They can be killed. You do have the ability to kill them right now. Yes.
Eat my bomb, boy.
Yes. They're they may have hard carapaces, but they're squishy inside. Do you think they count as shellfish?
We've been over this. I believe insects do count because of the carapace.
Well, we talked about giant isopods. We didn't talk about these guys.
You know, I'm gonna be totally honest. I didn't even realize you could kill these guys.
What? You never put a bomb in their mouth?
I tried. I just never succeeded.
Oh, okay, that's fair.
You know, a few times, and I'm like, yeah, no success. So I just gave up on it entirely.
Oh, that was the first thing I did was try to bomb them. Maybe you're just not good at Metroid Prime.
Better than you.
I mean, I've killed those things before, so.
White woman jump scare.
I mean, let's think about it this way. How many of the little Chozo artifacts did you have by the time you got to like the Phazon suit? What was it, two? Two that you emit to?
Yeah, I had two because, you know, I'm not gonna stop everything I'm doing for what at the time I figured was probably just a side quest until it became the main quest. And also, you know, you need the Chozo, you need to acquire the Chozo artifacts and return them to the artifact chamber to get the hints on where the next Chozo artifacts are.
Sounds like a skill issue. I found like half of them before I even got to the Phazon suit.
Just general exploring. I found the freebie, and then just one other that I don't remember which one it was. But also,
Wait, is that
I
all
wasn't
there is
looking
in
for
here?
them. What?
Is that all that's in here? Is the missile expansion?
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah,
okay.
pretty much.
But hey, it's a missile expansion. That's useful.
I killed
expanded
those
your
innocent
missiles.
boys for no reason.
They deserved it.
Alright, there's no way out of here other than the tube.
Yep. Luckily, you killed everything.
To death, even.
I believe this is before. I believe the Prime series takes place between 1 and 2. So
Yeah.
that means Samus has not yet killed every Metroid on SR388.
Until she is all that remains. Bwar har har.
Well, no, the baby.
The baby.
The baby.
The baby.
The baby.
God, I actually kind of want to do other M for the channel if possible. It's a terrible game. Don't get me wrong. Maybe we could just do what Super Best Friends did and just react to the cutscenes.
We could pretend to play it. Like, wow, this is so bad. And just show footage of the trailer again and again.
If we did
if we do actually do it, would we use official hardware or get another Wii from the Caribbean?
I have a Wii U. I have a Wii U, and I'd have to buy new wires for it, but I do have the Wii U console and gamepad. I would also need to buy the Wiimote.
Death. Whoa.
Right.
That turret is missing you. It should be definitely homing in on you by now.
But no, you were out of range.
I swear it has much better range than that, but oh well.
Kapuya. One thing I do like is that about the Metroid Switch scene is that the all 5 of the mainline Metroid games are currently playable on the Switch in some form.
Eh.
You have Metroid 1 on the NES collection, Metroid 2 on the Game Boy collection, Metroid 3 on the SNES collection, Metroid 4 on the Game Boy Advance collection, and then Metroid 5 is just straight up on the Switch.
Being Dread, right?
Yes. 5 is Dread, 4 is
Jesus.
Fusion, 3 is Super, 2 is Return of Samus, and 1 is just Metroid. Do you think they're ever? Do you think they're gonna remake Super?
Super Metroid?
Yeah. Do you think they're gonna remake it?
Probably not.
I'm not sure.
Well,
Is
they've remade.
Wait, do they have Metroid 2 on the GBA or on the GB for this?
Metroid 2 is on the Game Boy
All right.
collection. They did remake Metroid 2 for the 3DS.
Well, that was always something they wanted to do. The creator of Metroid was like, that's the one game I didn't get to work on, and now I want to actually work on a version of it.
What, Metroid
Well, they also
Metroid
remade
2.
Metroid 1 for the Game Boy Advance.
Yeah, but that was probably a necessity.
That is true. It is an improvement in every way to the original.
Now, I have told this to Silver. Scraps. Why did I go into ball? Did you know that Metroid Fusion is built using the same engine as Wario Land 4?
Yes.
Neat. Huh?
Yeah. Same studio, right?
Same studio.
Oh, look. Wario, it's my greatest achievement, Wario Land 4 for the Game Boy Advance.
Kaboom.
I'm gonna be honest, I didn't even know there was a Wario Land 4.
Ooh, that's open lava.
Yeah, you probably don't want to go there.
So here's the thing about like the Wario Land thing where it's like, my greatest achievement. I didn't even know that was like a thing. That was an actual commercial. Is that an actual commercial?
No, it's not. It's definitely not.
It's not. It's a fan
Who
thing.
knows? Okay, I never even knew that was a thing. I thought it was like some weird thing that was done, and I just had like no idea that's.
Vendrana Drifts. Sounds cold.
I've seen the parodies of it, but I never saw the original, so I had no idea it was about Wario Land 4 on the Game Boy Advance.
No. That's just a thing. That's just a thing he says because Wario Land 4 is the worst Wario Land. Wait, where are you going?
It's the Wario Land 4 is the best Wario Land game.
Wait.
There's other stuff to explore.
Yeah, explore.
There's other stuff
Well,
to do.
no, that's pretty much all there is in Magmore at this point.
Keep exploring, Biddy. Keep going.
you can't really do much until you get a better jump.
This is what?
Shit,
Bendrana?
what is the shit? There was a really shitty Wario on the Game Boy Advance.
Are you
Master
sure
of
it's
Disguise?
Master of Disguise was for the DS,
Mm.
but it was bad. I mean, it's not like terrible, but it's not great.
Wario Land 4 is legitimately a good game. Also, yeah, you probably should scan that before you blow it up.
It's chilly here.
It's a little cold, yeah.
It's a bit nipply.
I think you mean nippy.
No, nipply, because your nipples get hard.
Yeah, but she's in a suit that has like climate control.
Yeah, I've got the gravity suit, Silver. I've got climate control. My nipples remain soft and pliable.
You do not
you
have
the
the gravity
Varia
suit.
suit.
Yeah, that's the Varia suit.
Oh, I don't know the suit's name. I've never played a Metroid game all the way through before.
The purple one is gravity.
And I thought the purple one was fashionable.
I mean, it is.
Look at this little guy. He's cold.
Yes.
Territorial cold weather scavenger.
It reflects beam weapons. Oh.
Yeah.
Yeah, I guess you have to fire missiles at it. A sucker.
Look at that. Look at that.
It reflects. It's got such hard ice.
Look at that.
Can't do jack shit.
I wonder if you can kill it with the red laser.
You can.
Nice.
Red laser is hot.
You're hot and you're cold. You're yes and you're no. You're in and you're out. And you haven't scanned the save station yet?
I've only been to this sand station. Or this save.
Well,
I've only just
In
gone
any
to
of the
this
other
one.
saves. You haven't scanned it yet?
Oh
You
well.
haven't scanned the save station until the one that's in Pandora, right?
I
Did
don't
you
know.
scan the one in any of
I'm
the
pre-
other locations?
I'm
You
pretty
clearly
sure-
didn't.
I'm pretty sure I scanned the one in Magmore.
No, you
No.
didn't. These are all the same. So if you didn't scan the one in Magmore, then if you scan this one here, that means you haven't scanned any of the others.
and it's not like we're going for 100%. Honestly,
you scanned, you passed by 5 separate save stations while you're claiming you're gonna go for 100%, and you can't even scan the save station.
We're not doing 100%. I just okay.
Biddy said they're going for 100%. You can say whatever you want.
I was just making a joke about how in the first episode I scanned a lot of stuff.
The
I put it in the description.
yeah.
You scanned me. You scanned me.
I
Yo,
hate
that
that
rock's got a thruster.
Hell yeah.
Yeah,
It's thrusting rock hard.
I'm gonna be totally honest, that is like so weird, but I love it, you know?
Like, what is the purpose of this?
Why did they do that?
Why did they do this?
I honestly have no idea.
Why didn't
I
they
mean,
just
I get-
make a? Why didn't they just build a bridge? They're so
Wait.
technologically advanced, and they're like, "Oh, how do we solve this? I know. Let's add a turbine to a rock."
What's worse is they have later on. There's floating platforms that don't have thrusters.
There's another one.
And another one. And another one.
Get down here, you silly man.
You see,
I
what they
love
do
this
is
game.
the rock is there to weigh down the thruster, so that the thruster can be at the perfect height to roast marshmallows.
The thing about this game is, once you realize that it was basically hacked together in like the last half a year of development by a team struggling with bad management at every turn, it really does make it clear why some of the stuff in this game just sort of seems a little eclectic.
These little guys don't get locked on.
You can't. I mean, it literally says you can't. You have to free aim.
Oh, that's some kind of lock. What does it say on the scan?
Blast shield.
But with the blast shields down, I can't see anything.
Shield controls are elsewhere.
Rip.
Ooh, I can scan the rock.
Yeah, let's
Do
go
it.
scan.
Scan the rock.
Yeah. Scan Dwayne Johnson.
Kept aloft by a
popcorn is-
gas-based propulsion system attached to its underside.
That is a lot of gas.
What else can you scan? That's
That,
just another.
bless you.
Thank you, but don't bless me. I am damned and I know it.
I hate this part so much.
Wait, is that open or is that also covered in the blast door?
That's open, but you can't reach it. Too high a jump.
Well, shit, boy, I die.
Shame. You got so far. We're not all that far.
Is there anything for me to do here?
Yes.
Ah. Oh.
That's brittle. Yay!
White woman.
Ah!
Eh.
So many white woman jump scares.
Yay.
Alright, you disabled the blast shields.
Eh. Oh, the water's fine.
Well, yeah. You got the Varia suit. What are you? You can deal with cold. I mean, what is she? A Metroid?
Yes.
Not yet, she's not. She's still 100% human and 50% Chozo.
Ooh.
That math doesn't add up, but I don't know enough of that Metroid to argue it.
Oh. Wet. Come on, let me out.
Indeed.
Let me out. Yeah.
Yeah.
Hey! Let me out of here! Shit. How do I get up there again?
You jump.
Hey.
Yes. Ugh. I will say, you know how I love snow levels, right?
Yeah?
This is probably my least favorite snow level. I'm gonna be
What is
honest.
your favorite snow level then?
Oh god, that's really hard.
Recording to logbook.
Ooh. Scatter Bamu. That sounds like it wasn't very translated.
Gather Bamboo!
So what's your favorite bit about your favorite ice level?
Well, I don't know what my favorite ice level is, because there's
Ooh.
a lot. Yeah.
Okay, name a favorite then. One that you really like. You're like, oh, this is a great ice level.
Alright, it looks like I just gotta try not to get zapped.
Journey. Journey has a fantastic ice level.
True, it does.
And it's beautiful. Another, I'd say,
Ow.
BZZ Peak from Banjo-Kazooie.
Okay.
There's
Very
also
close.
there's also Cool Cool Mountain and Snowman's Land from Mario 64.
Recording
I have one to add to that list.
Huh.
The first level in Gex 3 is Christmas themed, and it's really good.
I think my favorite thing about ice levels is usually the music, and that's probably why this one doesn't really jive with me, because it doesn't have any icy music.
Fair enough.
Like it's generic sci-fi.
Woo. Why did I...
Ah!
Come on.
You're gonna stun lock.
Motherfucker.
Are you stun locked?
A little?
Okay. These guys, their fronts are pretty tough. You gotta break their back.
You can do that with a really big hammer or just shooting them.
Use a lobster hammer, a crab hammer.
I don't remember how to strafe.
You lock on and you just move left and right.
No, I mean like...
I think it's B.
You do a jump. You do little hoppies.
Why do I keep pressing ball? Ah!
Ah!
Have you been playing games that have that be the jump button? I don't know.
Not particularly.
Ah, you're frozen.
You know what they say, if you watch too much Space Jam, you be ballin'.
Well, we do have the Space Jam DVD in Tabletop Thursdays.
No surprise there. It is Biddy's, right?
It is Biddy's copy of Space Jam DVD.
Jesus, these guys are... Why do they have so much health?
Well, you gotta shoot them from behind.
Yeah, I'm trying.
Just spam missiles once you're behind them.
Well, I'm out of them.
Oh.
That sucks.
Alright. You broke the shell on one. There you go. Yeah. If you were going to be a real asshole, technically they only have 1 health.
Yeah, once you
Jesus
just break the ice and shoot them.
Christ.
Yeah, that's a lot of fleshy membrane there.
Insane in the main brain.
And they give a pitiful amount of health in response.
You don't know what game was bad, but had like a really cool premise?
What?
Haze. You ever play Haze?
No, never heard of it.
Okay, so Haze was a game, I believe, by... Let me look up the publisher. I want to be sure I got this right. It was by Free Radical and published by Ubisoft. Okay.
Oh, hey,
So-
isn't this the place? No, this is different from where I was earlier.
So Haze was one of those wannabe Halo killers back in like 2006, 2007.
Oh god, when everyone was trying to make a Halo killer.
Yeah, it was released in 2008. Anyway.
Oh, the boxes, they have health, probably.
Anyway, the game was about a mercenary for a company that basically drugs you up in like a super suit. And they had this really cool thing where there's a story reason for why the enemy bodies fade after death.
Was it that they get like desynced from the universe or some shit?
No. The idea was that since they're hooked up to the super suit, the company blocks out visuals of dead bodies in order to keep their employees on a constant high.
I think I remember
Oh,
hearing
God.
about that.
That
They,
is
they keep them drugged up on like a super serum and like block out bodies, corpses, blood stains, etc. And then midway through the game, once you're unhooked from all that stuff, the bodies stick around.
okay. That is a good detail. If it was just if there was no like unhooking from it, then my response would have been, that's just like the Superman 64 kryptonite fog.
I mean, yeah, it's to cover up limitations, but it's a clever way of doing it because it also has an effect on the story.
Yeah,
What?
yeah. You ran into that one.
It
Yeah, you
fired
did.
away from me, so... Jesus Christ.
Well, it aimed at where you were, it missed, and then you ran back to where you were to get hit.
They're really good at Space Invaders. Alright, fuck you. My joke was funny.
I thought it was funny. I didn't say anything.
because Samus is technically a space invader.
Yeah, so one of the things that hurt Haze was the fact that everybody was sort of struggling with the new hardware, and the developers of Haze, Free Radical, really couldn't get a grip on it, so they were asking for delays and extra time to work on the game, and every time they did, Ubisoft was like,
Purple?
well, we want you to add more features. Because that's what Ubisoft wanted. Every time they had to delay the game, Ubisoft
fuck
had like a
off.
slate of new for-the-box features they wanted in the game.
Yeah. Try to deal with only one at a time. Don't aggro the other. That's my advice.
Charge up your beam and then shoot.
Yeah. And just keep circling around.
Well,
Shit. Okay. You still.
There
yeah,
you go. You got it.
Did it. Oh,
why is
red
that
health.
one so much... Why do they have so much less health than the other ones?
Well,
Because you weren't charging up your beam.
And also, you were only fighting one at a time, so you weren't. Your hits weren't being blocked by the other getting in the way. They are so much easier to fight one at a time, but in groups they're so goddamn annoying.
Yeah, pretty much.
I want to say the fully charged beam does more damage than the.
Oh god, I'm right now. I'm looking at the delay between like the gameplay and like OBS.
Oh yeah, it's got to be like what a half second at least.
Yeah.
Yeah, good thing.
It's so bad.
And on VLC, it's gonna be like a quarter of a second off from OBS.
Ow.
Wow.
Anyway, so during the development of Haze, Ubisoft kept like dumping more work onto the team that was already struggling to make things work. So by the end of development, they had like 1 million for-the-box features, but no actual core gameplay loop that worked.
Oh, that's terrible. That makes me think of the fall of '76. You know, the Internet Historian video.
The difference between that and like Haze is that Haze was killed by a publisher that Haze was killed by tech issues and a publisher struggling with a new engine they never worked with before.
Yeah. And Fallout
76
reusing Skyrim.
It's the same old engine. It's a Garbo engine that should have been defuncted like half a year ago. Video, you okay?
Yeah, sorry, I was eating some potato salad.
Yum.
And please, Silver, they're not reusing Skyrim. They're reusing Oblivion.
No, they reused Skyrim because the AI is the dragon AI.
Yeah. Like in the files, in the metadata for the files for the dragon, they found that it was straight up just a reskin of the Skyrim dragons.
It's the Mothman, the Moth Queen.
Right. The Mothman is just a new model slapped onto the it's just basically a new texture slapped onto the Skyrim dragons.
I love that people discovered that the launch codes weren't encoded and repeated.
Yeah, and then launched like 20 nukes in a row, crashing all the servers.
2 nukes is all it takes, by the way.
Yeah.
2 nukes at a time crashes the server.
Well, okay. When I say reusing Oblivion, what I mean is that they use the creation engine,
which they used for Morrowind.
Jesus, it goes back even further.
Which was used for Daggerfall.
I don't know. I don't think it was used for Daggerfall.
No, it wasn't used for Daggerfall.
Eh.
But that's like saying that the current Unreal Engine is the same exact engine that was used. Yeah, at least you can get them from up here. It's like saying it's the same Unreal Engine as like Unreal Tournament 2, you know? Like technically, but not really. Like, there have been some massive changes, enough to warrant it being considered a new engine.
I fell
So the
down.
Creation is based off the Gamebryo engine, and the Gamebryo engine was used in really Epic Mickey for the Wii.
Yeah, we should play. Oh man, I kind of now I really want to get my Wii U working, but also I don't want to have. Oh fuck! What the fuck?
I guess they crumble.
Oh, yeah. I guess they do.
Well, now what do I do?
Leave the air. Exit the room and come back in. Oh.
Or do that, I guess.
Yeah, I guess that resets it. I didn't know these things crumbled. I never stood on them for more than a second.
I wanted to defeat the enemy.
Ooh, what's that?
Okay, so here's
Oh.
what I figured out. The Creation engine is the Gamebryo engine, which was the Nettlemris engine before. They're basically just renaming the engine and doing some slight tweaks. And the Nettlemris engine was used for Morrowind and Prince of Persia 3D.
Interesting.
Prince of Persia 3D is the game that killed the Prince of Persia franchise back in 1999. Before it was sold to Ubisoft. Along with like 5 million other games.
Sick half pipe.
Fun
You want
fact.
Tony Hawk?
Tony Hawk would be fun. I would definitely play a Tony Hawk game on stream.
We would have to talk about Tommy Tallarico.
No, we will not.
God.
We are not obligated to talk about that, man. I think you said his name more than
unless he wants to be on the channel.
Yeah, unless for some godforsaken reason Tommy Tallarico wants to guest star in an episode.
Look, he went onto a 14-year-old's YouTube channel to peddle the Amico.
Yeah, but how many subscribers does that 14-year-old have?
At the time, like 100 maybe.
Yeah, well, we've got what, 20?
We have 37 at this point.
It's a little less than 100.
Yeah, but my point is that, you know, Tommy Tallarico doesn't care about how many subscribers you have. If you're shit talking him, he is going to show up.
What is the purpose of this little room?
I don't think Tommy Tallarico can count.
Exactly. Oh, I learned something interesting today.
Oh yeah?
I was watching a video about an ex-Scientologist talking about the South Park Scientology episode, and I learned something very interesting. So the whole story of like the whole alien shit, that's something that they don't tell Scientologists off the bat. You have to like already pay a shit ton of money to be what's called a level 3 whatever. You
gotta be in there.
Yeah, you have to be deep in it. And
you have to be deep in enough that being told, hey, actually we believe in aliens and that every one of us has thousands of alien souls in us. So,
yeah.
Because, you know, sunk cost fallacy, you've already probably given them about $1 million at this point. You might as well start believing in alien spirits.
Yeah, it's but the thing is, they tell their followers that if they hear the they tell the followers that if they hear that the level 3 information early, then they're gonna get pneumonia and die. And what's
Wild.
even more wild, they scour the internet to transcribe everything that anyone Like, because we mentioned Scientology existing, there's a person watching this video to transcribe the entire conversation. And if we mention the name of the Overlord, like Zanu or Xenu or whatever, they redact it on the spot and call it black propaganda. It is the wildest cult ever,
By
which
the
I
way,
can
I
say.
believe his name is Xanadu.
I thought, isn't that
I
like?
thought it was Zardon, the character played by
Isn't Zardon the guy from Power Rangers?
yeah. Or who's that guy played by the sexy guy who played James Bond back in the 80s?
Sean Connery? Oh no, he
Yeah.
was like.
Sean Connery.
Okay.
Eh.
Sean Connery played like a character called Xanadu or something.
I have no idea. But anywho, yeah.
Oh,
So
are you thinking about that one where he spent like half the movie in a leather harness?
Yes, that one. Zardoz, it's Zardoz.
Yeah, the one that got referenced by fucking Rick and Morty.
Okay, so I'm looking at the outfit now, and it is basically a
Wait,
a
I
bright
should-
red bandolier,
oh yeah, it
thigh
had the
high
mustache.
thigh-high boots, a ponytail, a porn star mustache, what looks like a sumo diaper, and he's wielding an American Western revolver.
Yeah.
I'm
Alright.
gonna read the plot of Zardoz.
Ooh, cutscene.
Ooh.
Ooh, what is it? Oh, it's a Skyrim.
Topical.
Yeah, almost like that was planned.
All right, here is the Wikipedia summary for Zardoz.
Oh wait.
Yeah, no, I think that's everything in.
Wait, where's the... It's down, isn't it? Bleh.
Also, the tagline
Larg.
for Zardoz is Beyond 1984, Beyond 2001, Beyond Love, Beyond Death. Zardoz. All right.
Should save.
It depicts a post-apocalyptic world where barbarians worship Zardoz, a stone god with the power to grant either death or eternal life, and who in the opening scene declares, "The gun is good. The dongle is evil." I censored it, but you know what it is meant to be.
Yeah,
The
yeah.
PP.
In the future dystopia, while the brutals live in the wasteland, their overlords, the Eternals, luxuriate in the vortex, apparently a self-satisfied landed gentry. What is that? What's landed gentry? Historical British social house. Okay. The Eternals created Zardoz to control the brutals, inciting them to mass murder. However, Zed, played by Sean Connery, refuses to accept the status quo and his place among the oppressed, embarking on a journey that explores the theme of genetic engineering and exposes the devastating truth about the corrupt society he lives in.
Do I go back to Magmore, or is there more stuff for me to do here?
I think that you need to. I'm gonna double check. I think that
Let's see. What was the power you just got? The
ball boost.
yeah, you
the
gotta
ball
go back.
booster. Okay. Back to Magmore or back to Fendera?
You gotta go back to the temple.
Oh, okay. The
Chozo
overworld-
ruins.
Yeah, the Chozo ruins.
I...
Right. Okay. Sorry, I was trying to remember what order things were in.
So there is a path back there through Magmore. So you don't have to go through the entire area of Magmore again. Check your map. Go to the big room with the
with the pillar.
Yeah, the one with the sentry robots and whatnot.
Yeah, so the next room over.
Yeah, it's one of the blue doors.
Yeah.
That's your fast travel point. Let's go back a bit.
One issue I have with Metroid Prime is that the areas feel disconnected.
That is an
You
argument
okay?
I've heard.
Yeah.
Part of the argument is also that because the environments are what's the word?
Drastically different.
No, not that they're drastically different. I think it's that because the environments are
Hmm.
there's only like one way to Fendora, and that is through Magmore.
Yeah, they don't
Which-
interconnect. Magmore is the only way to get to like. They don't interconnect as much as they should.
Yeah.
And that is an issue. I think it's really the elevator's fault. Because, like, yeah, Metroid 1, 2, and 3 had elevators, but, like, you could still keep a generally good idea of what leads where, and areas did interconnect even without the use of elevators.
Yeah.
And it's also a slight issue in Fusion. I'm not gonna deny that Fusion also
Is
feels
it down
somewhat
there that I
disconnected.
go, or one of the other doors?
I think it's down there.
Whichever door you want. They'll
Yeah.
lead somewhere.
You haven't been to that. You haven't been through that one down there yet.
Hey,
Yeet! Right into the lava.
No,
You can
not
go
until you
through.
get the gravity suit. The Varia suit can't handle lava.
So are you lying to Biddy?
ooh, stress fractures.
Yeah.
It's
Oh, shoot,
Bendesium.
This is
Yeah.
destroyable? Neat.
Yeah. Well, you need to power bomb it.
Spoiler.
It's a
I mean-
Metroid game. They're gonna have power bombs. Ah, shit!
Yeah.
Fuck.
Oh fuck, that ain't good.
Just you wait for the no power bombs.
It's a Metroid game. Of course, you got to power bomb that. Yeah, no, the fans don't do anything, and that pisses me off because I've shot
It's
so
the
many
exact
fans.
same vent.
Exactly. I thought that. I also shot the fans because I was expecting, like, to open up and into a place I could explore.
They get better about this. Remember, this is like the first actual game that the developers got out.
Ah. I love.
This
Whenever-
enemy is completely useless, by the way. Can't even hit you.
Absolutely. It's just there to serve as an annoyance.
And it's what the level's named after. Motherfucker!
Oh fuck, that ain't good.
He just yeets you into the lava.
You do have to kill it. Yes.
Nice. Congratulations. You are the mightiest killer of all.
You
Equal to
are
Zardoz.
the You are Samus, killer of bugs.
Someone's gotta do it.
Well, yeah. Here's the question. If they made a remake of the 3DS version of the
Hey.
remake of Metroid 2 using the Dread engine, which The Dread engine is like an expansion on the Metroid 2 engine. Would you play it?
Which Metroid was it again? Metroid 2?
Yeah. Would you play a remake of Metroid 2?
I'd be up for it. Maybe if they make it less like the remake and more like an extended version of the first game.
I feel like I'm not really supposed to be here yet.
I think. Hold on. I mean, you could make it through the lava. I think you have enough health if you keep jumping.
I've only got one extra E-tank.
I know. That's why I said you got to keep jumping through the lava.
Let me see if I can get some.
Go back. I think you don't need to. You don't need to jump through the lava. You don't need to jump through the lava.
Well, hold on. I'm gonna try and get some help.
Yeah, that's fair.
So that motherfucker yoked me into the lava and it took out a lot.
Well, fair enough. He's gonna be back, by the way. You do know that.
Ah, those are.
Motherfucker. I'm trying to get more health, not lose it.
One thing I really didn't like about the 3DS Metroid 2 remake was Ridley.
Jesus
At the end.
Christ, these fucking turrets.
I think the way they handled Ridley at the end of the remake was not good. And it sucks because there was a perfect opportunity to have a Ridley fight without it being shoehorned in. So in the 3DS remake, after you get the baby, and you return to your ship, before you board your ship, Ridley comes and he is mostly alive, still has a few cybernetic parts, like just an arm.
I came here to get more health, and now I have less health than when I came in. These fucking turrets.
Rough.
And so they just shoehorn a fight there, and it's just comes out of nowhere, and it's not good. I think what they should have done was, have Samus go to the ship, have the credits, and then post credits have her, like, throughout the credits show, like, art of her, arriving at the research lab and dropping off the baby, and then flying away.
I'm just gonna go to the save station.
You're just going to Fandera's save station?
Yeah.
That's fair. And then what they should have done is, like, if they wanted a Ridley fight, just have it be that, just have it be the intro to Super, Have her drop off the baby and then have to go back to save the baby from Ridley, only for Ridley to take it. Heaven forbid a Metroid game not have a Ridley fight.
God forbid women do anything.
Does Mother Brain have girl power?
No.
Did she exercise her girl power when she turned out she was a brain in a jar?
Do you think she utilized girl power when using Metroids to enslave the galaxy?
God. What even is she?
She's homegrown gray matter. Like, she was created by the Chozo.
Obviously, what isn't in this game?
She actually
They made the
raised
Metroids.
Samus.
They
No,
made the
they didn't. They did not make the Metroids.
They improved them.
They experimented on them, but they did not make them. The Metroids are native to SR38. Oh. Yeah, that's what happens when you faff around. The game just tells you where to go.
Searching for half pipes.
Yeah.
Searching for sick half pipes.
That just means that Samus knows about skateboarding.
Oh,
I
absolutely.
I just imagine Samus on a skateboard in like a Nintendo themed skateboarding game.
Half
Hold
pipe
on.
structure detected. It's in the Tallon overworld.
Neat.
Perfect.
Okay.
Hey, that's by your ship, where you can get all your health and ammo replenished, and also save.
Okay. You want to know what? There is a skateboarding game that has Frogger in it, but it's his Great Quest design. The one that looks like Ugly Shrek.
I don't know what ugly Shrek looks like. The only Shrek I've seen is the peak of male anatomy.
Wait, do you mean concept art teenage Shrek?
No,
Oh God. Okay, good.
that's more handsome than Frogger's Great Quest design. Think Shrek if he was skinny as fuck. His head was still huge. His mouth was like half of his face. His eyes were itty bitty, and he had frog textures over his body.
He looks like a green version. I just looked it up. He looks like a green version of Crazy Frog.
Crazy Frog is more dignified.
Well,
yeah, 'cause
Crazy
he's
Frog has
purple.
his winkling out. His winkling.
Are you sure that's not part of the Mandela effect?
No, he definitely had his cock out. They just edited it out for the Cartoon Network versions. In the original version, his dangus was out.
All right.
Do you remember when the publisher Crazy Frog tried doing Crazy Frog NFTs?
Yeah.
You don't need to do that, Biddy. Trust me on this. You do not. I want you to turn around and I want you to go through that pipe again.
Ow.
Go through that pipe.
Alright, hold on. I gotta make sure. No.
Not the lava.
Son of a
It's the larva.
motherfucker!
I
This
hate
is a very
those
small area.
Why would they do this?
Because game's not good.
Fuck off.
There
die.
we go. Boom. Anyway, go through that pipe.
I lost a whole damn tank to that guy.
Ignore it, just go through the pipe. Alright, now go into your now leave your ball form. Look behind you. Just
Oh.
jump. You're there.
Behind you.
Here?
That's where you want to go, yes.
Oh.
Careful,
I'm
those jets will knock you into the lava.
Yeah, I'm aware. It happened earlier.
Yep.
In a different
It
spot.
did. I saw it with my own eyes.
There you go. That's how you do it. That's how you get across without having to do the jumping across the lava bit. That
And then there's this asshole.
Silver is going to make you jump through lava, and I gave you the perfect way across.
I mean,
Ooh.
I jumped through the lava.
I mean, you didn't have to.
Yeah, but
Yeah,
I
but the
want
thing is, Silver,
Who's
is that
gonna
you
tell
do
me?
many times in multiple games, you do the wrong thing specifically so that it's harder for you.
There you go.
Yep,
This is the way up.
oh, that might be a save through that door.
No, that is not.
Are you sure?
I know that it is. It's not.
Okay, no, it's not.
It's more
yeah.
lava. Congratulations.
more
Yeah,
lava.
no, that's
There is a little
definitely
spot
not.
here for
Spider
oh,
wall.
I can't do that yet.
Yeah.
Yep, was trying to save you the pan.
Well, there is an elevator that does have a save room connected to it at some point. I'm pretty
Yeah,
sure.
but that
you'll
is
know more.
later, and I will let you know.
Ugh.
At least these people can be killed easily.
People?
Yeah.
I don't think they're people anymore. I think they're more like insectoid thingies with spikes.
Well, what is a person? Oh, triple kill.
Bare minimum, a chicken.
Well, no, you have to pluck its feathers first.
Bare minimum, a plucked chicken.
There you go.
Obviously a miserable pile of secrets.
Look, I'm just saying, Mort the chicken was onto something.
You know what?
This rock is suspicious.
You gave me the best idea for a meme. You know what my favorite, like, small rock in media is?
Your favorite little rock?
Yeah. Scraps
A
will
very
agree
small
with me.
version of Dwayne the Rock Johnson. Very, very good.
I have an actual serious answer, and I'm sure Scraps will agree with me.
Go for it.
The rock from Holes.
Yeah,
Death
not
to
as
you.
good as the Sigourney Weaver from Holes. I didn't even know Dwayne was in it, to be honest.
It's the Madame Zeroni rock.
I know I'm messing with you.
I know. Eartha Kitt was an amazing actress.
Eartha Kitt is great. I miss Eartha Kitt.
I do too.
Sometimes when I really miss her, I listen to Snuff Out the Light.
Yeah. God, Emperor's New Groove would not have been nearly as good if she didn't give, like, everything. You know?
120%.
Hold on.
Absolutely.
There's a half pipe right there.
There's also a save, just a couple... Because of the ship.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
I'll go to the ship. Wait. Yeah. Yeah?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah. If you could get anyone on the channel, who would it be?
Do they have to be real?
Yes.
Damn.
Yeah, that sort of limits the amount.
So I was gonna say Donkey Kong.
Well, I mean, you could get Grant Kirkhope.
I was gonna ask for Elvis.
Yeah. Oh, I was
Shame
watching.
he's not real.
Silly scraps. Elvis isn't real.
Yeah, I know. That's why I said I would have asked for Elvis if he was real.
What was that one movie? Its plot was like, its plot was that Elvis was alive, an ancient pharaoh got resurrected, and also JFK faked his assassination, and or no, not. Maybe he didn't fake it, but his brain got put into a black man's body. But either way, these three people were still alive, and it had to do with, like, they were considered like three kings or something like that. You know, the Pharaoh, Elvis, and JFK. But JFK was can't remember. It was a really, really good movie.
All I can think about is gosh, you remember Call of Duty Black Ops where you can play as JFK, Fidel Castro, and Richard Nixon?
I found it.
Yeah?
Bubba Hotep. That's what the movie was called.
Absolutely
Bruce-
wild.
Yeah, Bruce Campbell was Elvis.
I can believe that.
I don't remember what the movie. I don't remember what the movie was about. Yeah.
Raining. Death.
That's what it was. Okay, so
Shit.
Bruce Campbell and JFK, Ossie Davis was playing JFK, had to stop the Pharaoh from stealing people's souls. Because the Pharaoh had come to a retirement home and was sucking the souls out of people's anus.
Absolutely wild.
Yeah.
Ooh,
Hello,
space
Bruce
jumps.
Campbell.
Yay!
Yeah.
Now you
Man.
can space jump with the best of them.
This
now you
this sure is a large open area. I sure hope nothing comes in through that big opening in the ceiling.
What? No.
Just jump in. Go get it.
You're crazy. Nothing would come out and attack you after getting the space jump. That's wild. Why would you even think such a thing?
I've got a double jump.
Yep. Also, nothing does attack you.
I mean, you psyched yourself out on that one. We didn't even offer anything.
Yeah, all I did was pretend to, feign ignorance. Except it wasn't feigning this time, you know?
I don't like how these move.
Yeah.
Eh.
I was watching a Mario 64 retrospective, and I should probably save.
Oh yeah, probably a good idea.
Yeah. You want to know where to go now? You're gonna hate it.
Is it Magmore?
I mean, technically, but it's Fendera. You gotta go back to
Fendera,
Fendera.
yeah.
You have to go to Fendera to get the boost ball, then all the way here to get the space jump, and then back to Fendera.
They fixed that in the sequel, by the way.
They
They still do it in the sequel at least once, but not nearly as bad.
Yeah, like
Well, don't you understand? It's a Metroidvania game. Backtracking is what it's all about.
yeah, but usually the backtracking isn't back to back to back. Like, yeah. So I was watching a Mario 64 retrospective that touched up not only on like the game but also its cultural influence. And one of the things that it brought up, which I was not expecting, was Mario 64 bloopers, which was a genre that predates machinimas. They were like proto machinimas. It was and goddamn, that made me remember some of my favorite stupid fucking shit. It was the kind where people would just use game shark codes to like to screw around while talking as Mario, using Project 64 and unregistered hypercam to record it.
Yeah. All right.
And-
Okay. I want to say something that's mildly embarrassing because I was a kid and I didn't know better.
What?
I thought when I was a kid, like 2000, it was like 2007. You know, like I'm like
Yeah. Like, YouTube is brand new.
I'm 10. I'm 10 years old. I don't know what emulation really is. I thought that unregistered Hypercam 2 was what let them play the video game.
Hey, that's not as embarrassing as my how I learned about emulation.
Oh yeah?
So in like 2007, 2008, actually, let me double check cuz let's see.
Quick question, because I have no idea what is in Register Weekend 2.
It was basically so Hypercam Hypercam 2 was a program used to capture was used to record software before Fraps existed. Before Fraps, before OBS, there was Hypercam.
With the
However, if
screen
you
capture software.
if you didn't want to purchase Hypercam 2, you could still use it. It was before like time trials existed, and like it was back when even after time trials ended, you could still use the stuff like the WinRAR era. And the only downside is that it would be watermarked unregistered Hypercam 2 at the top. But that kind of became iconic to the point where, like, it's effectively a meme. Like, people will Photoshop unregistered Hypercam onto, like, if we do a Let's Play of Mario 64, I am absolutely going to add the unregistered Hypercam onto it for for like an episode. But yeah, it was God, that was the internet was very different. That was quite literally multiple eras worth of internet ago.
No.
It was a
Aha.
Wild West era.
Oh, not even that. It was before the Wild West era. Like, this was back when the only social media was. This was back when YouTube still had star ratings, and
This was back
the
when
only...
MySpace was relevant.
Yeah, I was about to say it was back when the only social media was MySpace.
Hey, don't forget about LiveJournal.
Okay, I did forget about LiveJournal
Most people
and
do.
Friendster. I also forgot about Friendster.
NVU.
But yeah,
Remembers that.
I would say the Wild West of the internet is probably like 2009 to 2012 or so. I'd say that's the Wild West. Before that, it's the Frontier era.
Fair enough.
Yeah. Ah, God. I still remember what YouTube channel it was that introduced me to the concept of Mario bloopers. It was called Mazar and Louge, and their logo was Mario and Luigi, but like butchered. And what it was
They're too
was
far away.
oof, big rippy. Mario bloopers is also what made Scatman relevant on the internet.
Wait, why don't you explore a bit?
What
You
is-
got the space jump, and there's a platform you can reach. Why not explore a bit?
Oh, right.
I think it might have a purple door up there.
Oh, that looks blue.
Recorded to logbook.
Ooh. Spinner.
Nice. And you use your booster pad with it. Do it. Do it. Do it.
Oh right, I completely forgot to talk about my introduction to emulation. So, in around like 2007 or so, 2007, 2008, that general time frame, I remembered seeing on YouTube somebody playing Ocarina of Time emulated on the PSP. So I was like, "Oh, that's so cool!"
I gotta get
was
a
like-
PSP.
No, I had a PSP. I already had a PSP. And I was like, "Dad,
Ooh.
this is the one I found that wasn't the freebie."
Chozo artifact.
Yep.
Bandesium.
Oh, it's unstable.
Hooray! Chozo's artifact. Strength, the second of 12.
Yeah, that's the one that isn't the freebie that I got.
I think I'm missing one.
Yeah, the freebie.
I don't think I have the freebie.
Oh, you don't.
No, not yet.
Yeah, you will.
You will. You will.
Uh,
Eh.
yeah.
Hey,
you
there's a
just
little
did-
hole here.
Yeah, the stuff's unstable. Remember? It said the thing was unstable.
You're gonna need the power bomb for that.
Dang it.
Yeah.
Ah.
Ah! Oh God!
Ah,
Don't panic.
maybe panic a little.
Yeah.
It's amusing.
Yeah.
You can make that jump.
Yeah, you can.
I can make that jump.
You can't make that jump.
I can break these cups.
So yeah, I went to my dad. I was like, "Hey, can I get Zelda on the PSP?" And show him the video. He's like, all right. It's time you learn about emulation."
Well, the thing is that your dad is a gamer.
Yes.
I go to my dad, I'm like, hey dad, can we get unregistered Hypercam 2 so I can play Mario? He's like, no. Don't download things.
You know, that's probably smart.
When I was younger, I learned how to make comics. And before I could set up an account online in order to actually upload my not so great sprite comics, my dad was the one who had to approve me using the website that I found. It's like this
Make sure to
website
ask
lets
your
me
parents' permission.
this website lets me upload the comics I made, can I? And he's like, yeah, I need to check it first.
Oh,
And
you
he's
should save first.
and he was like, yeah, you can use this website. It was Drunk Duck, if that rings any bells in your head.
You should save first. It's down below.
Oh.
Who else remembers Drunk Duck?
I don't.
Gosh, I'm feeling old now.
I didn't.
You are the oldest person
didn't-
in the stream at the moment.
I mean, yeah, but not that much older.
You said drunk docket?
Drunk Duck.
Oh, duck. Drunk Duck webcomics 2002.
Yeah, and they got bought and sold and basically driven into the ground. But
Oof.
once upon a time, they used to mean something. Mind you, I also ran into a comic in which a man humped a nuclear bomb, so...
Yeah.
Eh.
There was this one sprite comic from like
Was it as
I
good
don't-
for him as it was for the bomb?
I mean, his skin decayed and he literally melted into a puddle of goo, but...
So it's a maybe.
I don't
Sounds like
think he had any
experience of a
complaints.
Lifetime. Where are you going?
I don't know.
You're just going backwards. You got the space jump now. You can do things in the you can reach those floating platforms.
Yeah, I jumped off of one of them.
Well,
Yeah, if you can make it together, why'd you really stop at one?
Yeah. The sky's the limit.
Biddy, are you that bad at exploring that you see like something you can reach and immediately go, nah, I don't think I'll explore.
I jumped off of one of them.
Have you
You
been
could, yeah, jump onto that one.
I have I have ADHD, you motherfucker.
Oh, it's worn and weathered.
I don't think anybody can wear that.
I could. You doubt my power?
Hmm.
I remember this one sprite comic I read when I was a kid, and It was just shenanigans. Like it was just like various Nintendo characters. It was Game Boy Advance style comics or sprites. So like the Zero Mission Samus and the Superstar Saga Mario and Luigi, like that aesthetic of all the characters, and I don't remember anything about it except at one point Mario, Sonic, and Luigi are on trial for something,
That
and
sounds like that episode from SNL that featured Elon Musk.
no, it's actually funny. So the judge was Mr. T, a sprite version of Mr. T.
Obviously.
Yeah,
Was Mega Man there?
uh, I don't remember.
Mega Man's probably
like,
what the Mr. T sprite was made out of.
maybe.
Yeah, probably.
I don't fucking remember. But anywho, it was like Mario was on the stand. It was like, state your name, Mario. Last name, Mario. It was like, so you're Mario? You know, the joke from the movie.
Yeah.
And then Luigi's on the stand. It's like, what's your name? Luigi. Luigi? No, Luigi Mario. And it's like, then Sonic ends up and it's like, name Sonic. Sonic? No, it's Sonic T Hedgehog. Why do you always assume that everyone's last name is the same as their first? Like a subversion of the.
We're the Mario Brothers, and we're not their brother. Okay, so I watched the Mario movie.
I have it on Blu-ray.
I have it on DVD.
Yeah, my brother's got it on DVD.
Yeah, so I watched the Super Mario Brothers movie for the first time like about a year or two ago. It is legitimately fun.
It is. I like it. I unironically like it.
I stand firm in my stance that it's flawless.
Flawless. It's fractured.
I think the thing I like about the Super Mario Bros. Movie is that despite making a ton of really stupid decisions, it's a lot of fun, you know?
Oh yeah.
It's
Like-
so weird.
It's not a good movie, but it is a fun movie. And at the end of the day,
You can do the jump now, you know?
oh yeah, because you got the space jump. This is a bomb one, not a
Oh.
boost. Yeah.
But I stand firm in my stance that the Mario Brothers movie from like the 90s, it would be a really good movie if it wasn't Mario.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
I think one of my favorite things about it is apparently the set designers and the costume people from that were hired to work on the Jurassic Park movie.
Oh, I can press Y to jump.
Yeah, because you got the space
Or
the
X,
space jump.
rather.
So the success of the movie, not really a success, but the model design was so good that when the guys were looking for other jobs, they got sucked up by the Jurassic Park team that were like, "We like your dinosaur designs."
You did really good on making Yoshi. I want you to do that, but I want you to do that, but make sure that they can turn doorknobs.
It is a very good Yoshi costume. I'm going to be totally honest. I mean, it doesn't look like
I mean-
Yoshi, but it is a very good dinosaur costume.
Yeah, it's an absolutely great dinosaur puppet. It's just not Yoshi.
Yeah, fair enough.
And I agree with Biddy that, yeah, these things would be great if... What was that?
I'll pick
Wave
it up.
beam.
Wave beam.
Yeah, congratulations. You got the wave beam.
Yeah.
Hey!
Oh, no.
Oh no!
Don't worry, it's just these assholes. Now that you know how to handle them. Yeah, it looks like 2 full charges takes them out.
Yeah, that's an effective way to do it.
Yeah.
I love the combat music in this game, by the way.
Yeah, the combat music is actually pretty good. You did it!
Drop 'em.
Congratulations, Biddy.
Killed all the enemies.
I did.
Yep. So after this, I will say how I beat this.
Hold
and
on.
Scraps is going to be mad.
To logbook.
Ah!
Oh, that should be a thumbnail.
Let's hold on.
Feature entry
Let's
has been
hold on in a
downloaded.
bit.
Oh.
Shiga,
Danger.
Supreme Predator, the Fendoran Drifts. Vendrana. Vulnerable to most beam weapons, the crystal in the back absorb energy, which they can fire at prey. Examine the hyperventilating enemies using their breath attack, making their mouth area vulnerable to gust blast. Da, 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 da. Basically, just wait for it to start panting and then just shoot it.
Yeah. Like right now,
Hold on.
with the missile.
Ah, yeah, I know. I just had.
Alright, so you wanna know how I beat it?
Sure.
So,
Don't fire unless it's panting.
yeah.
Literally, you're just wasting ammo.
Oh well, whatever.
So my my game ended up glitching and the panting like it still would not hit when he was panting and I was hitting him straight on. So the way I beat him was I just rolled around in front of his face and dropped bombs.
Oh yeah, you can do that. This underbelly is soft.
Yeah, I just kept spamming bombs.
I mean, that does work.
Yeah, but it's also very risky.
Yee-hoo.
Yeah, pretty much like that. Because my game was glitched and he just would not, like, it kept targeting his crystal.
Which is weird because the crystal isn't targetable.
Yeah, well, I kept, well, you'll see. Yeah, I kept doing that with the missiles when he was panting.
Did you happen to have super missiles at the time? Were you trying to do that?
No, I don't think you can get super missiles.
I mean, if you sequence break, you can, yeah.
You think I'm getting? Actually, I wouldn't. With how many glitches I experienced, I wouldn't be surprised if I accidentally sequence broke.
I don't know how it is that you constantly manage to glitch games.
I don't know. I think my favorite glitch was in Prince of Persia. When
we go.
That is a fan favorite.
yeah, when the girl ran away with the dagger, but it glitched so she didn't actually run away.
And then you killed her and
Like,
ended up...
oh, yeah, I just killed her. Like, yay, I won. I got the dagger back.
And then you had to do the entire obnoxious sequence over again.
Well, no, because she was glitched at the beginning of the sequence.
No, midway through.
Okay, maybe it was.
She did it midway through. Like you got like almost halfway. You got like a little more than halfway up.
Hey,
And that's where you see her running again, and she got stuck.
at least it's not as bad as purposefully dying as pious in Eternal Darkness, resulting in having to watch the entire 15-minute intro again.
I will testify that I did save the world that way. And it counts.
I mean, yeah, no doubt it
killed
was
him.
funny. It was funny as hell. But at least I
Ow.
didn't suffer a consequence of a massive cutscene.
I mean, you had to redo that entire section again, which took you ages to get it up there in the beginning.
I still beat it, in spite of
enough.
everything.
Whee!
Yay! How long have we been going?
Hour and a half about.
Alright. You want to call that the next save?
Sure.
Alright. We made a decent amount of progress. We beat 2 bosses, got 2 power-ups.
2 bosses.
Oh wait, no, I'm thinking of a mini-boss.
Very small boss, kind of short, a little stumpy.
Yeah.
Where was that purple door from earlier?
It was in the area that was behind the blast door. To your right. Or, well, I guess to your left then. Look, I don't know. The map's hard to... It was above the... It was above where the river goes. Like, just follow, like, behind you. To the left. It was through that door. But you should probably save. So you don't have to fight the boss again if you die.
Touch him, touch him, touch him.
Kapuya. I don't like how the other beams are different weapons rather than just additions to the weapon, you know? Alright. Alright. Thank you everybody for watching. This was the second episode of Metroid Prime, or third episode of Metroid Prime.
Yeah, episode tree.
Yeah.
They all blend together.
Yeah. Well, to be fair, I forgot that episode 1 was entirely the tutorial space station.
Fair enough.
Yeah. There's a lot of other stuff on the channel you can check out. Scraps is playing Clive and Wrench. I'm playing Fable 2. We also got Tabletop Thursdays. I believe we played Red Dragon Inn again, because we're severely behind on our Red Dragon Inn quota, so we're trying to catch up. I played Tercy, the Doctor. There is also a couple Dungeons and Dragons podcasts you can listen to, such as Curse of Strahd, being played by our friend Chalkby. I also have a campaign I'm running called World of Tapir.
I'm
And
underwater
finally,
now.
yes, and finally, there is the Posscast, where Biddy and I bring you some cringe, usually from Reddit. Though last week we did have an episode of us reading some homebrew from D&D Beyond. Some of the worst rated homebrew from D&D Beyond.
Worst rated, but some of them were kind of funny.
Oh, absolutely. So, comment challenge of the day. If you could...
Oh, hey,
Oh,
Keela's playing Pokemon Legends
Arceus.
Arceus.
Nice.
Me.
If you could remake any game for the Switch with all of its fidelity using whatever the most recent engine for that game was, or even a new engine if it hasn't been remade in a while, what would you do? What would you remake?
I would remake The Last of Us again.
Didn't they get a remake like 2 years after it was remastered?
I think it was
No, it
like
got
a
an
year.
You got an HD remaster a year after release, and it got a remaster for the PS5 like 2 months ago.
Gross. So I would choose Super Metroid using the Dread engine.
Well,
I choose to do the first Pokemon game on the new Pokemon engine, because at least then the bugs are unintentional.
Well, that's just Let's Go Eevee and Let's Go Pikachu.
That's just Pokemon Go.
Anywho,
it's a mix of Pokemon Go and Pokemon Red and Blue. Well,
Yeah,
it's more a mix of Pokemon Go and Pokemon Yellow.
yeah. Either way, I do wish that I do wish Gen 1 did have a better remake. I wish Gen 2 would also get another remake for the Switch. Because
Yeah.
don't get me wrong, Heart Gold and Soul Silver for the DS are great, but
It's great, but the DS is about 3 or 4 handhelds ago.
yeah. Anywho, with that out of the way, there's nothing left to say. But good night, everybody.
Bye.
Good night.